Do 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 do. Hi there. Hello. Happy Monday. Hope you all are doing well. My name is Dean the Turkey Likester, and I'm going live this afternoon to talk a little bit about and celebrate my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube. I know this time slot is right in the middle of a work day, but hopefully I have a couple of people come in here, a few people. It's likely you're watching on replay if you're watching this, so thank you for watching the replay. Do pop the like button for me, and leave a comment. Let me know that you're watching. Hashtag Team Replay, and I do want to while I'm waiting, there was an item of Disney news that I thought was interesting that I thought let's chit chat about a little bit. I'll kind of give you my thoughts on if I can find it. It's over here. It's WDWNT News Today. Okay, catch up on the Disney news. Okay. But anyway, I'm not seeing. Let me see. I gotta look a little deeper here to find the article. I should have done this first. It was an article out of Disneyland Paris. Anyway, I'll probably wait on that actually. It had to do with the anyway. Hey Mike, I have you on, but watching the Worldwide Developers Conference with Apple right now. Awesome. I know, Mike, you've been involved with developers for with Apple. Seems like before, helping them make products, platforms better for accessibility wise. So that's great. That is awesome. And Brian K, welcome in. Happy Monday. Yeah, I just thought I would go live. It's been a year. Actually, it was a year. It was a year a month ago. Last month in May, I started my YouTube channel after a little while of kind of thinking about it. I had followed for a couple of years. At that point, I had been following several YouTube live stream channels, getting familiar with just that idea of people that love Disney, that love other things, also kind of, getting to know people. And so I decided, I kind of thought along the way, I kind of thought, okay, if I did a YouTube channel, what would that be like? What would that look like? Um, I had a podcast. I've had a podcast since 2019. It was about the same time that I started finding live streamers. I found Resort TV one first, and then there was a whole trail of live streamers that I found. After Resort TV one, around this time, June, July ish, I found Corey Meets World. And then around in August, I started following Dole Whip Dad. Um, and I would have to shout out Jeff, Dole Whip Dad, for his kind of pushing the people to creative. If you've got something, to say it. If you got something to do it on, YouTube. That kind of maybe not the exact message that he tries to convey, but anyway, he has had shows and streams that he does talking about creator things, and so I kind of followed him and still follow him with all that stuff, and then also other creators, kind of looking at that and how they do things. And so it's kind of on the part of, the consuming of the YouTube, and then looking at, okay, what would it be like if I was a producer of the YouTube? And so I looked into that. I really started actively working on really seriously looking at launching it in April of last year. And then in May is when I had my first official live stream. So yeah, I've been on, I think, okay, at the point of time where I started the channel, I was calling myself Follow the Happy. I had a little bit of an identity crisis, and I had moved away from the whole turkey legster thing. I don't know why. But so when I actually started my channel, I was Dean Follow the Happy. And it was about a month later that I switched back to being Dean the Turkey Legster. So I had a segment called Follow the Happy Live at the outset. I had been doing Follow the Happy Live on Instagram, and that migrated over to YouTube. And it was about an hour long thing. I would talk about things, Disney news, things, trivia, questions. Once in a while, I'd play a game. That's when I started to read a story on the streams. And it was in, I would say, March, April, probably more like April. Around that time, I had been kind of thinking, I, for some reason, thought I wanted to move away. Like I said, I had an identity crisis, and I thought I might move away from calling myself the Turkey Legster. So I called myself Dean Follow the Happy. Follow the Happy is a phrase that was I introduced on a stream of the Hitchhiking Bones. Dawn was live in the Magic Kingdom. She was following a one of the cavalcades, and she said, I'm going to follow it. It makes me happy. And I said something like, you need to follow the happy. And so that became a phrase that I used. Did a couple memes, I think, on Instagram. And then I decided, follow the happy might work better than the turkey legs or as a handle or a channel name or, whatever. Um, so I made the switch. It seemed okay right at the beginning. And then soon after, I decided I wasn't feeling it. So after a couple of months, like I said, Turkey Lake Stir came back. So I am definitely Dean the Turkey Lake Stir. And I don't know why I thought about changing, because nothing changed with my love of turkey legs. But anyway, Turkey Lake Stir came back. But May was during that time, and that was when I launched my channel, and I have and still have 4 great, what I call the Gobble Squad. Mike Wheeler is one. Dawn at the Hitchhiking Bones, I mentioned, is another one. Tina McNeil and Stacy Rogers are my other 2. So Dawn, Mike, Tina, and Stacy, those are my 4 Gobble Squad. So I do thank them for their support, and they are great people, individuals, both on the creative side and also in the support side. They already, I know Stacy and Tina they don't create, but they are great supporters of the community and channels as super mods for other channels. Dawn is great. Mike is great too. Mike has a channel also. I do want to shout that out here. Mike Wheeler does stuff on his channel, and but they have been great supporters of me. Recently had a question, reached out to them to get some feedback on something I was considering. And so it's great to have a team, and I have some of the best in my Gobble Squad. So thank you to my Gobble Squad for being my Gobble Squad. And there have been periods through sorry, forgot my drink. I'll show you my cup. I got a new cup. I'm going to show that in a minute. But there have been periods where I've stepped away, and I've always made it sound like, okay, I'm going to take a break. I don't know if I'm coming back. I don't know if, feel free to, if you don't want to be mod for me anymore. And they're always like, we're not going anywhere. You take the time you need. And so I've sort of that, Dean is gone, but I feel like I'm comfortable with, if I need to take a couple of weeks off. I had to take a whole few months off here in January through March. Walked through a little bit of a valley season, getting ready to actually record on my podcast talking about that. So if you don't follow me already, the Dean Report is my podcast. That took a break. That just came back a few weeks ago, and it's coming. I put it on the channel now. So you don't need to worry about going to any platforms outside of YouTube. You can follow the Dean Report, the new episodes on the YouTube. They come to YouTube on Wednesday. I record the new ones, the new podcast episodes, and put them to the podcast platforms on Monday. But Wednesday, you can listen to it right here. So that's a new thing that I'm doing with the Dean Report. But also my hour-long stream, I just kind of realized with some of the changes, feelings on how, I was doing with the channel, I decided to do away with the hour-long stream, and I very soon after that, pretty soon after that, I launched a special stream, a short stream where I would come on, maybe a little bit of chit chatting, like what I'm doing here, right at the beginning for about 5 or so minutes. But then the main focus of that stream, that show, which was called Once Upon a Turkey Leg, was to do the stories, to read the stories, which was probably my favorite and probably the most positively received kind of specific part of the stream was reading the stories. And so I still do Once Upon a Turkey Leg. I'm just wrapping up. Tomorrow will be the last Star Wars story. I've been reading Star Wars for May. And then I'm at the end. It kind of went a little longer than I was thinking it would. But, I love Star Wars, so why not? It's called May the Month Be With You. And I've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it, even though it went a little longer than I was thinking. I was thinking it would go, it would be done before May ended for some reason. But anyway, tomorrow night, Tuesday, will be the final Star Wars, and then Once Upon a Turkey Leg comes back, and then I'm very happy to bring back again with the the evolution of the channel. I had tried doing a stream where I talked about Disney news. I had dropped that. It was called News Flash Disney. I looked at doing News Flash Disney as a podcast. That really didn't work out. So News Flash Disney is coming back next week on Tuesday, on the 14th. Very happy to do that. That'll be kind of the some more chit-chatting, talking about some of the news. I may look at in the future bringing on guests to talk about things, and it may be a combination of news and talking about news, or talking about issues or topics, or whatnot. But News Flash Disney is what that is, and that will be Tuesday nights at 9. But anyway, So I'm doing, I've got the 2 weekly live streams, Once Upon a Turkey Leg, that I love. I love reading the stories. I've got this one is preview. This is to tease and preview an upcoming night, Thursday night, coming very soon on the channel, Once Upon a Turkey Leg. I'm going to try my hand at singing. Got Mickey's Farm Sing-Along, and I'm going to try it. I'm trying to grow my channel, but this is something that I am looking forward to doing. You see Mickey here. He's Mickey on a tractor with a chicken. Hey, Don, welcome in. I was just talking about you. All good things. All good things. All good things. But anyway, I'm looking forward. This will be actually Thursday. If you want to hear me sing and possibly have an excuse to unsubscribe to the channel, this might be the night. Mickey's Farm Sing-Along is going to be how I bring back the regular Once Upon a Turkey Leg. So that's going to be Thursday. But today, this morning, I got up. I went to. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by things. crumbs things on my desk. Anyway, I went to. Thank you. I have enjoyed this 1 year and 1 month actually. I was talking about Dawn, how you've been one of my great supporters and one of my Gobble Squad members, team members. And I thank you so much for that. Along with Mike, Tina, and Stacy. Stacy, great Gobble Squad members. So this morning I went to Walmart. I've been trying to de-junk my room. I've been trying to not buy things. I've been trying. Maybe not as hard as I really should, but I have been trying. And I walked down a particular aisle. They had red, white, and blue, which, is kind of a weaker spot for me, being patriotic. But you know what another weak spot for me is? The Peanuts gang. Snoopy, Charlie Brown, anything Peanuts. I think I like Peanuts as much as, if not more than, in some ways, Disney. But I saw they had this cup. Snoopy on a red, white, and blue American flag doggy house. It came with this straw, these stars. I didn't realize it when I got it, that it turns blue when it's cold. So I've got some ice water in here, and you hear the ice. That's ice. Okay. It's blue, and so it's all turned. And so when I tip the cup, you can kind of see the ice water went up there. It's turning blue now that I'm tipping the cup. So that's what it does. And then this screws on. This screws on the top. So I got it. It was, I think, $5. So I gotta, this is useful. I don't always buy useful. But anyway, yeah. So what am I looking forward to doing in the future as far as this channel creatively? I'm looking forward to continuing. I'm going to be continuing Once Upon a Turkey Leg. I have acquired in the last, let's say, 6 months, so many Disney stories specifically. I have some Snoopy stories, Snoopy stories, Peanuts books, Peanut stories. Those people. Too, but I've got Disney also. So every Thursday, I'm probably set for 2 years straight without getting any more from this point. Will I stop getting more stuff at this point? No, because I'm looking forward to the relaunch of Newsflash Disney. Looking at Disney news. And I'll talk more about that on the next. I'm going to talk more about that, what I'm planning for that, probably on the first night. next Tuesday, next week on Tuesday, at 9, and then that's going to be about a 45-minute stream. And since Dawn is in here, that will lead up almost the full hour, just maybe 10 minutes before the top of the 10 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. And then that's when the Hitchhiker Chat starts on the Hitchhiking Bones. Always a fun time. I have the privilege of being not only a friend and subscriber to the channel and to Dawn and Will and Jillian and Jeff and Kylie and everyone else and the Bones, Wyatt, great family, great stream. And so I'm gonna be off so that I can watch, and also I have a privilege of being one of their ghost host moderators on their channel. So that is gonna, I'll probably, I'll send everyone in. I'll have to think about what we're gonna do. People that I come over to the Hitchhiker Chat from Newsflash Disney, I'm gonna have to think about what we call people, whether it's specifically, I don't think I want to call them flashers, because that has a negative connotation to it. Can you imagine, Dawn, if a bunch of people came in your chat saying, we're here to flash you, we're flashers, Dean said the flashers, we're Dean's flashers. I'll have to come up with a better, I'm gonna think about it. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a time to talk about Disney news, for my perspective and thoughts on things, which is usually pretty simple. Usually I get something in my head and that's just what I think about it. So I don't spend a lot of time analyzing it. I might, complain about it for a few minutes, read the headline, but that's why being live is great, because people can put in chat their thoughts and I can sort of respond to it. And then maybe, a huge maybe, I might, change my opinion on things. So anyway, and also I got my Disney annual pass last month. No, this is June. So it was in April, early April, when my birthday was. On my birthday week, I went and I got my pass, and I've been able to go enjoy Disney World, including those Disney turkey legs. Oh, I got turkey legs at Walmart today. I got two turkey legs, picked up a rotisserie chicken. Am I on a rabbit trail? Yes, I'm on a rabbit trail. I got turkey sausage. I got something else, turkey. 2 turkey legs. Rotisserie chicken. I got turkey sausage. What else did I get? Turkey something. I had turkey something. Turkey. I got something else. Turkey. Maybe that's all I got. I'll find it. I'll find it when I look in the fridge. It'll be there. Anyway, yeah. So I've been able to go to all the parks. I haven't gone to all the parks. I've been able to. I haven't gone to Hollywood Studios yet this spring and now summer. I may do that in a couple of weeks, although I said I was going to stay away from Disney for the summer months, but I've got to pass. So is it going to be hot? Yeah, it's Florida. Is it going to be crowded? Yeah, it's Disney. But are there turkey legs? there for me to buy? Yes. So, should I go? Probably. Um, you know, so a couple of weeks. Yeah. So I've been taking video. I've been able to put videos up. That's something this year I have been able to do is kind of learn, kind of start learning about vlogs and editing together videos. Um, I've also done live streaming when the weather was cooler. I had some hiking streams where I would just take a. I don't own an actual gimbal, but I have um, a selfie stick, and that has I've got a regular selfie stick, and then I've got a selfie stick that's got kind of a the stabilizer type thing on it that kind of helps keep it a little steadier. So anyway, practice, walking around, with this holding a thing and, with the phone on there. And that's fun. I've also done, videos. So when it cools down again in like November, maybe October, late in October, I'll start do some more hiking. I'll maybe start going to some other natural Florida areas. Um, when it's cooler. But, of course, if I'm willing to go to Disney when it's hot, maybe I can go out and do some hiking when it's warmer. I mean, I would still go in the morning. Um, Dawn says, yes, go. What are we waiting for? You mean Disney? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to do that. Um, so, yeah. So, anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about, videos. I put together shorts, longer videos, and yeah. So I look forward to doing more of that. One thing I am not anticipating that I'm going to do, but that could change, is actually doing a live stream on YouTube in the parks, like a long form one. I might go live and do like a handheld, like a 10 minutes walking through Fantasyland or something, kind of looking at some things, some sites, something specific like that, maybe walking down Main Street to the castle or something short, like 10 minutes or less, kind of getting a few sites, some of the, looking. But I feel like I can get better stuff just recording video and putting it up later. But the lives are always fun as well. So, more Disney to come. Like on my path. Maybe I'll go live around one of the resorts. Maybe the Polynesian would be a good, fun place to try to do that sometime soon. So looking forward to that. My live streams, my regular shows, putting up videos whatever I do, hiking, Disney, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, so 1 year and 1 month later, I'm enjoying the journey. It's been a great one. I've had a little bit of growth where I'm at right now. I think I'm about 100 subscribers up from where I was when I actually started, which is great. I had told myself I want to see myself, get to 100 subscribers in a decent amount of time, and I did. I hit 100 back in it was while I was on taking a break. I think that was maybe February. But anyway, I'll have to look back. I did a stream for 100 subscribers, and anyway, but I look forward to more. But I look forward to like learning how to get more views. I've had 3 different shorts get 1.5K views. So that's exciting. I've kind of gotten some other videos that have gotten, you know, a decent amount of views. When I say decent amount of views, I mean more than like a dozen or 20 or something. I've got some that are like, I don't know. Some have gotten a few hundred. Some have gotten over 100. Some have, So I've been nicely surprised on some. I will shout out. I had a video this morning that I did. The last time I was there, I got stuck in the rain in Epcot. I was at Magic Kingdom in the morning, and it was brutally hot. It was so hot. Um, and then I decided I would go back to my truck to rest. And also, I keep water bottles. I have started, getting my water bottles um, and cooling them, getting them nice and cooled. I have a cooler plus a Publix insulated shopping bag. So those together, those two layers, keeps it nice and cold, even though my car is sitting in the middle of Disney's asphalt in the Florida heat. Um, my water stays nice and cold. The only downside is I would have to leave the park if I run out of my cold water and go all the way to my truck to get it. So I did that and I got to my truck. I was going to just go home. And then the little voice told me, "You got a little bit of a drive, dude. Why don't you just hop since you're at your truck and you don't really want to feel like going all the way back to the Magic Kingdom? Um, you could turn your truck on for a few minutes to enjoy that cold AC. Thank you, Ford, for putting AC in the vehicles. I know they put AC in all their vehicles, but I listened to the voice in my head. I'm not sure whose voice it was, but I listened to it and I turned on the AC and I drove over to Epcot and I replenished my cold waters and I went into Epcot and I did not get a turkey leg at Magic Kingdom because I had thought I would. I listened to the wrong voice that time. I took a break from a turkey leg and I went to Columbia Harbor House. I got fish and fries, fish and chips. No, I got chicken strips and fries. Um, it was okay. It wasn't a turkey leg. I enjoyed it. Um, so I went to Epcot. Epcot, as I was walking in, it was not hot and sunny. It was now gray, dark gray, and it looked like all hell was going to break loose. But I thought it looked like, well, maybe it won't actually rain because that happens in Florida. Sometimes it looks like it's going to. Oh, that was your voice, Don. Oh, okay. Well, so anyway, it looked like what it looks like sometimes where it's gonna like, it looks like, really bad, but then, later it would clear up. And I thought that's what would happen. Well, it didn't. Walked through the front part of the X Future World, whatever they're calling it now, world. I think that side where the seas is. I think that's World Nature is what they're calling that now. Anyway, I went to the World Showcase. I was going to walk around the countries when I decided I would go to the American Adventure and get a turkey leg because I didn't have one. So I turned right. I went to Canada. Before I get to Canada, thank goodness I've got an umbrella because it started raining. I stopped and I got my umbrella. But fortunately, I was in Canada. And Walcott, yes, or as I have called it, IFAL, their international, no, what was it called? I don't think there's a acronym, but I call it their International Festival of Perpetual Walls. Um, IFOPW. You could take the perpetual out and it would be IFAL, International Festival of Walls. So, or Walcott, whatever. It is getting better. I am very pleased with generally how they did the creations shop with Club Cool and the Connections Cafe. Um, it looks pretty good in there. It's, the theming is good. It's a theming I would say is decent. It's I know people have said it's a little, just seems a little simple, basic, even boring a little bit, but I think it's not terrible. Um, but anyway, that could be for a different stream. Anyway, so some of the walls are coming down, and Disney did release concept art a couple weeks ago about what they're actually going to end up doing in the middle section of Celebration. I just saw a thing that they're starting to paint the rocks in the Moana attraction. So that's really interesting. They've really been working hard on the Moana. So I'm kind of excited to, well, not kind of. Okay, I'm excited to see what they do with the Moana attraction. Um, so anyway, where was I? So I got caught in the rain. It was starting to rain while I was in Epcot, while I was in Canada. So I went in and watched the film in Canada, and it was still raining when I came out of the film. And so I pulled out my handy dandy umbrella and I walked in the rain all the way around to Morocco. So that leads me to the video that I put up today. When I got to Morocco, I was already thinking I would find some shelter somewhere and wait until the rain actually stopped. I stopped in this little gift shop right off the main pathway there, the main promenade. Um, they've got Aladdin and Jasmine stuff in there, and a nice open doorway, dry, which is what I was looking for. So I stopped in there, and while I was there, I thought, some nice shots of Morocco in the rain would just be great. So I did that. And so the video that I put out this morning is called Raining in Morocco. And I was going back and forth about whether I should just leave the actual sounds of Epcot or whether of, people, or I should just find some other music to put in there. I went back and forth for a whole like 10 seconds, and I put some other music on there, which I think works great. And so you've got a nice shot of Morocco, rain, people walking by with umbrellas and ponchos, and it was really nice. So anyway, it stopped raining after that. I made it to the American Adventure. I got a turkey leg. Unfortunately, when it rains, tables and benches and chairs get wet in the rain like everything else. Um, so I could not use their seating, which was completely empty of people. Um, but it was all wet, and I had one hand had my turkey leg, and then the other hand, um, I'm not sure what was in my other hand, but anyway, I knew I wasn't really in a position at that point to stop and be wiping off of tables or seats. So I decided, well, maybe there's covered seating somewhere else. So I took my turkey leg to Italy. And so in Italy, there is where the shop is there. Um, there's some benches outside, and it's underneath the covering, and there was a whole bench. They reserved a whole bench for little me, and so I sat down, I sat down with my turkey leg, and I enjoyed my turkey leg and just the views and the ambiance and the sound of people walking by, and it was just um, a good long 15 minutes and I should have sat there longer, but that's how long it took me to finish my turkey leg. Um, Finished the loop. I think I was gonna watch the China film, but I just walked right past it. Um, anyway, I don't think I did anything else of importance on that visit. I pretty much, with the rain, getting caught in the rain, and the fact that I had my turkey leg, um, I think I pretty much left. I don't remember if I did anything else. Um, anyway, oh, one thing I was gonna do, probably because of the rain, I didn't do it. Was the butterfly garden. I was gonna walk through there, and I think it might have still been open when I was leaving, but because of the rain, they probably had just closed it anyway. I've got some video of that on my channel. Um, so I had seen it before, but I wanted to go check that out. But I won't be returning to Epcot before, or maybe I can. Maybe I'll return to Epcot before the flower and garden goes away. Um, I'm thinking when I go in a couple of weeks, I'm going to go to Hollywood Studios, give that park some love. I need to try the green milk. I want to do some walking through Batu, walking through Batu, videos, shorts, just some like ambiance sights of there. Hopefully of like stormtroopers and Kylo Ren and Chewbacca, getting some video of them. So that might be my park, or maybe I'll hop to Epcot since I've got a pass. But anyway, I have enjoyed this time of coming on. I have enjoyed my whole year of being on YouTube. I look forward to the next year and beyond. I look forward to continuing my podcast, and continuing to put that here on the channel. I look forward to being involved with the community, all the other channels, the Hitchhiking Bones, that I'm involved with. I'm blessed and fortunate to be a moderator on a few other channels, on Tennessee Bear, Tim Pruitt's channel. He goes live every Saturday morning and for Saturday morning shine, I think is what he calls it, at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Just a fun chit chat time about different topics. And so check him out. Also, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. He, I'm privileged to be a moderator on his channel. He goes live Saturday. He goes several times a week. I know. I think he changed his streaming schedule. I know for a fact. Saturday nights at 10:30, he has what's called Disney Cafe Chat. And then he also goes throughout the week a couple times. He's got a Disney Plus movie review. He's got on Sunday, I think, he's been doing a NASCAR stream where he talks about NASCAR. But Space Mountain Dave is also another channel I'll go ahead and shout out. But I look forward to continuing being involved with that, and I look forward to many more Disney and Walmart and Publix turkey legs in the future. So with that, thank you everyone for watching. This is a new background. I hope you can see it okay. I picked up a tropical beach ocean view. It's just nice to have something up there on the closet. And so I will see you all tomorrow night for the final May the Month Be With You at 9:30. I will be reading. I've got a special Mandalorian themed story I'm going to be reading to wrap up the long galactically wonderful series. And then Thursday night, Once Upon a Turkey Leg. Next Tuesday is the very first with the episode with the relaunch of Newsflash Disney. I'm going to be watching the news this week, and looking at, and today also looking at if there's any stories that I want to offer comments on. But next Tuesday on the 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then Once Upon a Turkey Leg is Thursday at 9:30, and then tomorrow is 9:30 for May the Month Be With You. And with that, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for watching, for bopping the likey boppy button, the like button. Thank you for doing that. Thank you to Dawn and Mike and Tina and Stacy for being my Gobble Squad and keeping my channel Gobbletastic. You can follow me on Instagram at Dean the Turkey Legster, and really easy. You can email me theturkeylegster@gmail.com, although I almost never check that address. So if you're on Instagram, just find me on there. I'm on there like all the time. So anyway, with that, have a Gobbletastic day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. Not you. 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 I mean you too, but you. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, have a great day, night. I always stream at night, and here I am in the day. So have a great day, then have a great night, then have a good day tomorrow, then have a good night tomorrow night, and then anyway, bye.